I'm Phil Greenway of the Greenway Group of Companies. We're a diversified company, primarily in home products, and we market them North America-wide.
My name is Jean-Francois, and I'm in business development and marketing at Juice. Juice is a company that helps organizations create work environments that flourish and produce outstanding results.
I'm Andrew Graydon from NetSweeper. I'm the Chief Operating Officer here, taking care of the day-to-day operations of a company that does filtering all around the world.
IntelliWare is an application software development company. We service a number of different industry sectors, including financial services, retail, information technology companies, and insurance.
It's a different world today. It requires new processes, new ways of reinventing your business, staying competitive, and at the same time, being innovative to move forward.
We thought that this would be a great opportunity for us to take a good look at our business. We're hoping that that will enable us to take the next step in terms of significant growth.
We decided to do it because we're going into our 10th year, and I think this was a good opportunity for us to put the brakes on and stop and evaluate what we're doing.
I think the biggest attraction for us was to really take the random thoughts that the company has had, to get all those thoughts consolidated into a process that works, that will make it beneficial and for us to increase profitability and to serve our customers better.
Business design is an innovation practice that integrates design-inspired methods and mindsets into good business practices. It helps teams identify new opportunities to grow their business, create bigger, more breakthrough solutions, and design really clear, focused strategies to take them forward in the marketplace. The Ontario government recognizes that this is an important methodology for helping companies drive growth in the province, to be able to unlock the ingenuity of their teams and to be able to create solutions that can help create new value for the marketplace and, importantly, give these companies an edge as they scale and expand internationally. There are many different frameworks and tools that can be used throughout the business design process that help unlock great thinking. What's important is that they're all anchored in what we call the 3 gears of business design. Gear 1, empathy and deep user understanding, is about understanding who matters and what matters to them. It's about understanding people on a deeper level, understanding their needs more holistically, not just reading market research reports, but understanding what really matters to people and developing a greater sense of empathy with them.
Gear 1 really helped us to step into the shoes of our clients, understand what was really important to them, and then reflect on our own service delivery and how that aligns with our clients' needs.
I think the personal takeaway was just focus more on the customer.
The first gear basically took us through our soul searching and coming up with our challenges walking into this program. We really haven't been utilizing our resources, and we haven't been listening in a true sense to our end user and what the real needs are there and the gaps and the voids that we can fulfill moving forward.
Here's some things to keep in mind for Gear 1. First, listen to stories. Just ask people to tell you their stories about an activity that's relevant to your business, that will reveal something that's important to them. 2, in thinking about those stories, reflect on what is important to them. Why have they told you this story? What are their underlying motivations and needs? Those needs are the opportunity for you to make an important difference in their lives. And third, think about those needs in many dimensions. Think not just about what people need practically or functionally, think about what they need emotionally. Be sure to think about them as a whole person and their needs on many levels.
In the Gear 2 process, we went through a few exercises. The first one was ideation. This was by taking the unmet needs and trying to find solutions, many different solutions, to satisfy those needs. After ideation, we've selected one idea and tried to build it out into further experience. This experience was really about putting the idea in the context of the consumer's life and seeing how the idea could play out over time. After we created this experience, it was really important to prototype, to actually build that idea and experience out in physical form and to test it with potential users.
Gear 2 allowed us to give both visual and tactile representations of our ideas and allowed us to really create or elevate the the conversation around those concepts to something much more concrete. We are now using prototyping almost on a daily basis to make our ideas more concrete.
A few things to keep in mind for Gear 2. First of all, do not be constrained. It's time to dream. It's time to explore all those possibilities. Set all of your constraints and your egos aside and be open to new ideas. Secondly, think about those new solutions in many dimensions. Think about poems, think about the people, the objects, the environments, the messages, the services, all of those things that together create a robust and breakthrough experience for your customer. And third, remember to close the gap. In thinking about that experience from a user standpoint or customer standpoint, think of that experience in the most complete, holistic, and seamlessly integrated way that you can.
In Gear 3, after figuring out how we could deliver value for the customer, we now turn to figuring out how we can create value for the business. And we want to apply that same creativity to the business aspect, whether it is about how we make money or how we can experiment to figure out what we're unsure about, how we can do little things tomorrow to move our idea forward.
It's important to translate those ideas into strategy because there's no use in having a great idea that you don't know how to activate. And great ideas that sit on the shelf are a complete waste of time. So Gear 3 is really about translating the dream into reality.
The third gear was the real winner in my estimation because it brought all the elements together. And the sharing again with other companies within the sessions were really informative too.
The value exchange was one tool that we found very helpful. It made us think quite differently about what is the value that we're actually delivering to customers. Is it something that they'd be willing to pay for or not? Is it something we should be giving away for free or not, to solidify the relationships?
I think when we looked at Gear 3, where we actually had to sit down and look at the strategies, that was a very interesting time for me actually individually. Having a larger group at the table for us brought a whole bunch of different insights to the group, and also, in all honesty, brought some areas of lack of knowledge of what we were doing.
Here are some things to keep in mind for Gear 3. Think of your strategy in visual terms. Think about it as a set of activities and how it all connects. Sometimes drawing a picture of your strategy and making those connections brings focus to what you have to spend your time and money on as you move forward into the marketplace. Second, think about the value exchange. Thinking about all of the different stakeholders in your equation, make sure that there is a balanced exchange of value over time. That's what will make your model and your business strategy sustainable. And third, get into the marketplace with some quick wins and experiments. There's nothing worse than a big strategy that hangs there in the air. Getting this activated, getting into the marketplace is really what starts to move the business ahead.
I think one of the things that DesignWorks has brought to us is a major change in the way that we actually look at the technology and what the technology is going to be doing. By actually sitting down and working it out in a communal aspect where all of the people involved in the business are brought to the one table, everybody has an opinion that's as valid as anybody else's, and it's not purely technology based. This is a huge change for the way that we now view ongoing product relations, customer relations, and how we're actually going to get there.
What we've learned out of this program is to make sure that we're continually talking to our customers, engaging with our customers at different levels, not only on a day-to-day basis and on a transactional basis, but on a much broader level.
What's really exciting about a program like this is to watch these teams transform and to see them tap into different capacities to create, to come up with new solutions, to integrate, to work as a team. It is hard work. There's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of doing, there's a lot of feeling. It can be emotional, it can be exhilarating. But at the end, well, the outcome is fantastic. And I'm proud to say that all of these teams have come out through this program with some amazing thinking and ideas and ambition to really set the world on fire.